Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. Ready now, Adalberto Mondesi, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. Into the box now, Rougned Odor. A ball and 2 strikes.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 1-2. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder. Into the bleachers, and gone. Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. The 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Coming to the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And there's ball 2 now. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
There's ball 4. Digging in, Chris Bryant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Odor on to first, and here indeed is a super double play. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz, trying to get him started again following the double play. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Now a drive by Cruz, deep left field, and that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
So now to the plate, Pete Alonso. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Second inning set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Eric Thames. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. Now the 1-1 pitch. is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him. 2 down. So striding forward now, Tyrone Taylor. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Into the bleachers and gone. In now, Michael Chavis. Fouled off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Torres. The 2-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Stepping in, Yordan Alvarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Alvarez.
Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And way gone. And that cleared the shrubbery. Into the box, Tim LeCastro. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Woo, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. LeCastro is retired, 2 down now. Stepping into the box, Michael Perez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Michael Kopech, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Adalberto Mondesi is on deck. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Adalberto Mondesi.
Dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the 3rd, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
To second for 1. Now at the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. Odor ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He scores. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now a 3-1 game. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Alvarez at second with 2 down. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. This one's into the bleachers and gone. At the plate, Eric Thames. Thames behind 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Dylan Cease, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Struck him out. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Into the box now, Chris Bryant, who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Runners on the move for second. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pinder is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. On to first, a double play. All set for the start of the 4th. And up next, the ever-versatile Chad Pinder. The 1-1. Is strike 2 swinging.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyrone Taylor. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Hard hit ball to second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Up next for Atlanta.
2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. Called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder going back, still ranging back. That's out of here as it trims the bushes. Stepping in now, Michael Kopech. Line towards center field. LeCastro is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Nelson Cruz now. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Cruz is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Now batting, second baseman.
In now, Torres. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Squeezing it is Odor, and there are two away now. So in now for Chicago, Yordan Alvarez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, Matt, this guy's been as advertised. We heard that at this guy.
In time, and he is nailed at second. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Mondesi blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he is out, retreating to third as they slap the tag on him.
Now batting.
To the plate now, Rougned Odor. 2 balls and a strike.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. First thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Just hung in there on that one. A full count for Odor, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Yordan Alvarez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Yordan Alvarez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Pops this one up. Torres is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So coming to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Tim LeCastro, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. The next Cub up, Michael Perez, will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner. Jorge Soler will look for some 2-out match. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come. Ray Black takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and he is out on the tag. Ready for another shot now. Chad Pinder. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. 1-1, here it is. Now that's popped up. Black with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyrone Taylor. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich. Heading out towards shallow right.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Sam McWilliams takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 64, Sam McWilliams.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Taylor is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Settling in now, Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Grounded to third. And that's the 2nd out. Stepping up now, Nelson Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Taylor is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So here's Michael Chavis now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. This one's down to third. Bryant's got it. Long throw. Got him. That is a terrific play. Sam Hilliard will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Atlanta, number 22, Sam Hilliard.
Fouled away. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. He's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. 3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And it's gone into the bleachers. So now to the plate, Rougned Odor. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Connor Walsh gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Last half of the seventh here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone, ball 3. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home seventh. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now. Walsh utilizes a good curveball as a part of his arsenal, but it's not just your run-of-the-mill breaking ball. It's unique in that he's able to throw it with great velocity, a power curve, if you will. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. At the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Tim LeCastro will be next. Weak grounder down the line at third. None out, runners at first and second. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Digging in to try it again, Tim LeCastro. And speed's the name of the game with him. Despite being a bronze-tier player, he can be an absolute terror on the base paths. Michael Blazek is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Oh, and confusion as he just looks at a strike. Ready with the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Now batting, number 7.
2-2 count. Here it comes.
3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it with a pitch that high.
And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run scores. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it 7-5 now. He pulls into third safely as on the play 3 runs come across to score. Isaac Galloway will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, what a nice play there by that catcher on that breaking ball that was down and away. That's not an easy pitch to corral, particularly with the runner on third.
The 2-1. Swing, and oh my. Hit him with the hind. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A.J. Minter comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. In now, Chris Bryant, who could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Taylor is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 7 runs, an equal number of hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Alex Reyes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Standing in, Yordan Alvarez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Alvarez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. The next to bat for Atlanta, Eric Thames. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he lays off again, ball 3. Chad Pinder would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 2 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Into the windup, the payoff pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Perez has it, and that ends the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A 1-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike. That's ball 3.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And bye-bye. That one's gone into the bleachers. Standing in now, Torres. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. Hit hard back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first to complete the double play. So bases empty now after the double play. And set to go is the second baseman, Tim LeCastro. Fun attempt, but this one might have too much on it. he is in there.
Now batting, number 7.
In now, Michael Perez. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Inside, ball 3.
2 out here and a runner at second. And an early birthday gift as he swings and misses at ball 4.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with a base.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Andrew Stevenson will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Carl Edwards Jr. is called upon, and it's not for his usual role, just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Sanchez gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Roberto Ozuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Chad Pinder. The 3-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. Stepping in for the Braves, Tyrone Taylor. He flew out in his last at-bat. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
So he got him swinging. Tyrone Taylor is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, when you're leading by 6 runs, you can't let that slip away. They were thinking about the celebration in the clubhouse a little too early, and now the other guys are celebrating in that other dugout. This one's going to sting for a long time.
A close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today. Chicago capitalized on a huge 7th inning on the way to the win. Alex Reyes is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Atlanta, 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr., and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. Stepping in now, Torres. This is skied into short left center. Alvarez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1. Stepping into the box, Nelson Cruz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Drilled right back up the middle. Odor has it, and there's out number 2. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the... Now in the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1. On the ground to second for Torres. Scooped up. And there's 1 away. At the plate, Rougned Odor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the payoff pitch home. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. And another foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Yordan Alvarez. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall, a home run. So now to the plate, Shohei Ohtani. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So digging in now, Michael Perez.
Number 7.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Batting ninth.
Coming to the plate now, Tim LeCastro. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Alvarez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. So a runner at first with two away, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's
a swing and a miss. That retires the side. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-2 popped up. Alonso is there. 1 out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Thames is retired, 2 down now. And that brings up Chad Pinder to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And the pitch on 2-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The count now at 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is right there, 1 down. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And there are 2 away now. Striding in, Pete Alonso drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. And the catch is made right on top of the pitcher's mound for the 3rd out. Bottom of the 3rd now, and digging in is the outfielder, Tyrone Taylor. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Michael Chavis, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the 3rd, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the 2nd out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tyler Chatwood. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. Line drive to left. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
the bat, number 27.
To the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi. Grounded to the right. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now back, second baseman.
Standing in now, Rougned Odor. Fastball too high, ball 4. So stepping in, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1-2 now. 1-2, here it is. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Pinder settles under it, and there's one gone. Now batting, Yordan Alvarez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Count even at 2-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air out to center field. LoCastro is there, and he has it for the first out. Now to the plate, Eric Thames. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Into the box now, Chad Pinder. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to hit is the catcher, Michael Perez. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Mondesi has a play. He's got it 1 away. Digging in, Tim LeCastro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Tyrone Taylor, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
He'll try again, 1-2. Soft liner towards short, and 1 gone. So here's Michael Chavis now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Sam Hilliard will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adalberto Mondesi. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit to first. The tag, and he is out. Bo Burrows takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 37.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping in the long ball. Threat Torres. Here it comes on 1-1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he fouls this one off. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out. Into the box, Rougned Odor. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-1 pitch. struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Ready once again, Yordan Alvarez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Yordan Alvarez goes down for the 2nd out here in the bottom half. Line toward the alley in left center. Alvarez has it, and the inning is over. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Here now the 2-2. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall.
Now batting, the left fielder, Yordan.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can
And it appears now the dugout has decided to put him on for free, so now the double play perhaps in order here with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Bryant over at second. Alvarez on at first with nobody out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hard liner to center field. Taylor has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. Striding into the box, Michael Perez, and their runners at the corners now. Pitch taken for a strike. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. At the plate, Tim LeCastro. Now a bunt attempt here. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup, stepping. The set and the 1-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so.
In the dirt and block behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that. Bottom of the inning now. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Eric Thames. 1-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up. Gone! Alex Reyes comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 6. No outs, nobody on. At the plate now, Chad Pinder. High in the air out towards shallow right. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Tyrone Taylor. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Chavis. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Sean Rodriguez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll... Cal Quantrill has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He went down on strikes last time up. The bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here now the 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Josh Tomlin is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. In to score is the runner from first.
The left fielder, number 44.
Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. A runner at second, nobody out. Skied down the left field line. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. Line drive to left. Alvarez is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. Runner at second, 1-0. One out and a runner on second base. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. A 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in now, Chad Pinder, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Too high, ball 3.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Fouled away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this. All set to start the 9th in this one. And that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Chris Bryant. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Lays off. 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Ready for another chance? Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike. And there are 2 gone now. So here now's the pitcher, Roberto Ozuna. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Standing in, Tyrone Taylor. It was a walk in his last trip. The 2-2. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. LeCastro is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. At the plate, Michael Chavis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Pitch on the way. On the ground to 3rd. Bryant is up with it. On to 1st, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out. Zach McKinstry will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 73. Zach McKinstry.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Final strike for the Braves. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
Now batting, number 27.
So now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. LeCastro is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, when this game started, there's no way they envisioned relying that much on the back end of that bullpen, but he gets the last 5 outs, sealing the win for the team and collecting the save for himself.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never looked back. Shohei Ohtani pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs, 4 hits.